Over 100 reviews, average rating 4.7. That's sick.
Damn. It's beautiful. All right, Sean, we are up to you if you would so like to go.
I was completely ready, dude.
I didn't even do that on purpose. I completely
I
forgot.
figured you did, actually. But that's all right. Girls. Okay, this dude, I always claim that I don't play games, and
not for the past 3 weeks.
I know, man,
It's the changing of the name of the market to play, man. It works on you.
It must be. And then plus I ended up buying that Humble Bundle, and
Did you?
that running game is super addictive. So anyways, this game, it's called Wood Bridges, and this is the one I posted in the chat as the free version. I actually got it off of Amazon months ago, and I just installed it a few days back. And basically what it is you have like an old time car, and then there's like different size gaps, and you have to build a bridge. They give you so many pieces to span the gap with a bridge, and it seems really simple, but it is really frustrating.
What's the name of it again?
It's called Wood Bridges.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's really fun, but I'll be honest, I couldn't even play it today because I start getting really ticked off.
Yeah. It's like stage 1, anybody can do. Stage 2, okay. Stage 3 requires some thinking. By the time you get to stage 5 or 6, it's like mind-numbing.
See, and that's the thing with my little mind. I gave up, but it is really fun. My wife is like completely addicted to it. She was up so late last night playing it in bed. And I'm just like, good night. And I come home today, she's playing it. But it is really fun. You, like Dora said, you got to kind of think and use your pieces wisely.
This is the kind of stuff like future engineers should play.
Well, my wife's an engineer, and it wasn't this one, but it was the train version of this one.
Yeah.
She was getting stuck on that for a long time on my phone.
Yeah, I can't remember what the train one was called. It was cool, but the thing I remember was when you crashed, it sounded horrible.
Yeah.
Right. Really?
Yep, you're right.
This is neat.
Yeah, I mean, it's another one of those things you got to pull it out, and the graphics are real good, and the funny thing is like there's a few boards where it's a pretty good span that you got to cover, and I mean you'll get either 3/4 over, or you'll even get like there is some trains on this one. You'll get the engine over, and then like all of a sudden it just starts collapsing on the back of the cars, and it just pulls it in, and you're just like, what did I do wrong?
Now, Sean, what's the difference between the dark brown and the light brown wood?
The dark brown is like your planks to drive on.
The road, okay.
Yeah. Which that took me a few seconds to figure out too.
How come I keep crashing?
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's fun.
Good. See, you guys are thinking with your games. I'm like an idiot, like a fool. I'm just play skee ball, and I'm like wee, and I just roll that thing all day long.
Hey, are you still rocking that game?
You know, every time if there's any game I play, it's usually that.
That's still better than Bubble Pop, where all you gotta do is pop bubbles.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta do a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Speaking of, if I just real quick, I meant to talk about this last time. I was watching this YouTube video, I think it was, or no, it was on my local news, but it was like from a national, and it was this guy was like playing that thing where you squash the ants on your screen. They come walking on your screen, you got to squash them, and he had a frog there, and he just turned the game on, and the frog started trying to eat the ants, and when his tongue would hit the screen, the ants would disappear, and another one would come. It was just crazy. I wish I could find the video. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah, I seen a video, and it bit the guy's finger, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best part.
I think I saw it on Unbootables.
They also had bearded dragons. I think I brought that to Unbootables.
Yeah, it was Eric.
Bearded dragon was
Bearded dragon.
Yeah, they're like a little lizard. They sound big, being called a bearded dragon, but they're little. And it was doing the same thing that frog was doing.
Huh.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was awesome video. Because you don't see how it ends. Like the guy's finger might have to be amputated.
Yeah, I mean that frog bit him. Something fierce.
All right.
I also brought another frog video to Unbootables too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Next.
I should talk about that one.
Next.
Yep. You brought that to the right place, Eric. Eric, you're up, by the way.
So I also have an application coming from the Android or the Amazon Android market. This one is actually today's. So if you're watching this live, you are in. But if you're listening to it later, you probably got it and you just need to install it. This one's called Percent Calculators. And I downloaded it today. I'm like, man, that's not a bad idea. So I downloaded it. I used the crap out of it today. It
from City Jams, developer.
Witchman, I think.
It's from Witchman Inc. I get I just put the link to Amazon Prime or the Amazon store in there.
Gotcha.
Basically, it's a calculator with a nice GUI that you can do different kinds of percentages. So, like, what is 15% of $22.99? Hit calculate, and it tells you. You can do percent increase. So, like, if you want to know what, you say something's $80 and you want to mark it up 10%, type in 10%, and it'll tell you how much it's supposed to be then. Sale price, percent off, like 20% off of $29.99 is $23.99. Tells you that stuff. Tip calculator, that's pretty, always. Percent margin, selling price, calculate retail markup price, percentage change, like a price hike from $7.99 to $14.99. What percentage would that be? That'd be an 87.6% increase. And then percentage, what percentage of? So yeah, I went through my store doing some pricing today, and I marked everything up 2% like I should. So I found out what I paid for it and used this calculator. It worked really nice.
What do you mean you marked everything up 2%?
Like 2% over cost. Isn't that right? What you're supposed to mark everything up when you sell stuff?
That's awesome, Eric. Did you just throw that out there to see if anybody caught it?
I don't know.
I was just going along with it. I didn't know.
My
first job was at Walmart, so I'm used to giving the deals.
For anybody who heard what Eric said and agreed with him, go to wisetechnician.com and buy those videos.
Right.
Cool. This looks pretty good. Yeah,
it works nice.
Yeah, because there's also some people's brains just don't work when they try to figure out percentages on a normal calculator. They're like,
yeah, that's me. I mean, I can do it, but man, that's like 3 steps to get to the answer you want.
Yeah.
This is so much easier.
Very cool. Amazon free app of the day, guys. Get it while you can from Witchman Inc. Awesome, Eric. And over to Door.
Yep, and I would say it is in the Amazon Google Play, whatever the hell, Google Market. I'm calling it the Google Market for 99 cents. So it ain't insane, but it is 100% increase versus today's Amazon Market.
Right.
Did you figure that out with percent calculator?
Barely. Okay. Now this next app, I'm not gonna lie, I've had zero chance to test this app out, but I have faith. Okay.
Like George Michael.
Yes, but I don't wear tight jeans like that. Okay. This app is free. Number one. It only has the ability to sync one folder free. If you need the ability to sync more than one folder, it costs a little moolah. I don't know how much it is. But if you'd want to use one folder for trying and testing, this works. Okay. One of the huge failings about Dropbox on Android devices is, unlike the desktop computer, there is actually no syncing that happens whatsoever. It's just an application that lets you access cloud storage and selectively download stuff.
Okay.
No syncing. This application is called Cheetah Sync for files and folders. If you guys have tried this before, please pipe up, but I'll tell you what I know about it. Okay. It supports Windows and Mac. I have not tested whether or not it works in Wine or not. I'm willing to bet it does. Okay.
And it's called Cheetah Sync.
Cheetah Sync for files/folders by JRT Studio.
Very cool.
Windows, Mac, I believe, Linux and Wine, I believe. No cloud required. Again, i.e. you own your own data, i.e. no big brother snooping on you, i.e. nobody who can get a subpoena from a government saying, give me your data. You own your own data. Works over a Wi-Fi network only, not over 3G. That's kind of understandable. You can synchronize, you can set custom schedules to allow things to sync back and forth. So hypothetically, Sean, if you want to do your phone and your wife's phone cameras, for instance, you are going to go through the pain and suffering of a first-time manual sync. Because I believe if you say, sync my phone to the computer, and then you let it run, and then you say, sync her phone to the computer, all of the pictures on the computer will be overwritten with her pictures.
Right.
So one time you got to manually copy them all down, mesh them in, and then say sync. So it's a thought. It's a thing.
Right.
You know. It has a lot of advanced options that I looked at through the screenshots, and I literally did go through the application once. It looks like it uses possibly Samba, which if it uses Samba technology, I'm just saying, it looks like it should be total cross OS supported thingy.
I see. This is cool. No cloud involved.
Yeah, and that's what I like. This week I'm paranoid. I want everything on my stuff that I own.
Really? Are you not going to use Dropbox anymore?
The only thing I use Dropbox for is something I don't care if the entire world sees, because technically speaking, that's what could be happening for all I know, because I don't trust Dropbox.
Gotcha.
There are other services out there that are much safer to use. Nothing is as easy as Dropbox. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been using it much either. But
how do you feel about Ubuntu One?
A little bit better, only because they're not based in this country, which means our government cannot subpoena them for my files.
What country is it based in?
South Africa.
Uh-huh. Cool, man. You guys have anything else on Cheetah Sync?
I actually downloaded it a long time ago and never played with it, because I knew it sounded familiar. Now I see the picture, I'm like, yeah, I did actually have that.
Huh. You're just waiting for Door to prod you along.
I'm gonna try it out this week.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it looks like, at least on my Linux box, it's trying to download an MSI file, and I believe Wine handles that just fine. But of course, there's only one way to find out.
Let us know.
And it's on a computer that if it crashes, there's no problem.
Awesome. Thank you, Door.
No problem.
Sean, you're up.
Okay. Last week, I brought the Instagram. Super excited about it.
They got bought by Facebook.
Then, like 3 days later, Facebook bought them, and I was like, God damn it.
Hey, can you bring the Silicon Wrench app?
That would be a good pattern.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a few myself too. But yeah, so I was like, man, I don't want to be connected. I did Facebook for 3 months, and I thought it was dumb. I didn't like it. I just didn't have a good experience with it, I guess. And I just don't want to have anything to do with Facebook. So I thought, okay, I gotta find something, and I found some other apps, but it's like there's so many cool photo apps, but they're all like social network tied, where everyone wants to share pictures, blah 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 blah. And I really wasn't going to use Instagram for that reason anyways. I mean, I put a couple up there, but even just to use it, you could take a picture and then not upload it, but it kind of took a while. You couldn't really just take a picture and then take a picture. You had to go through a couple of steps. So I was like, I got to find something, because I like the fact that I can edit it within Instagram. So I found, let me see, right here. It's called FX Photo Editor, and I'm using the free version. And I really just got this yesterday. But you can do that. You can either take, a picture, or you can go into your albums and edit pictures, existing pictures, and you can crop, you can rotate, add borders.
What's the name of it again?
FX Photo Editor.
Okay.
and it's this is the free version.
This is